friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're all here. In today's video, I have some empties to share with you. I know that I love these types of videos on YouTube because you get kind of mini reviews of all the products, and you also find out what people really like when they continue to repurchase the same product over and over again. So without further ado, why don't we jump in and get started. I used up a Living Proof Perfecting Spray. And this is a spray conditioner. It also has heat protectant. It's got a UV filter. And I had tried the Pantene 10-in-1. I still have some of that upstairs. I'm not done with that bottle. And I thought that was going to be a replacement for this. And you know what? I had to keep coming back to this. This is my favorite. I love how light this is on your hair, but it doesn't feel like it coats it. I'm finding that Pantene one, I think there's maybe too many silicones in it, and it really coats my hair. And if you've got really fine, thin hair like I do, you don't want that at all. So this is my favorite from a long time, and I just keep coming back to it. So yes, I have repurchased this, and I've got one going upstairs that I use every day, or I should say, or every time I shampoo. This is a really good conditioner spray. The next thing that I have to show you are these little Joy razors, a package that I bought at Walmart. And these were extremely inexpensive, and I guess I got what I paid for because these razors were horrible. It was a struggle to finish them up so that I wasn't going to be wasting them, but they were awful razors, and I would definitely not repurchase these again. I've used up CeraVe PM Lotion. This is a favorite from a very long time. I have used this for years. In fact, this was something my dermatologist had me using probably over 10 years ago when my rosacea was really bad. And I remember wanting to use like more cosmetically elegant moisturizers that were out. And now it's funny because this is all the rage. Everyone loves it. And there's a reason. It's just a really great basic moisturizer. I always use the PM one even in the morning because I use it just a sunscreen on top of it. But this is just a really great basic moisturizer. You can't go wrong with the CeraVe PM. So I always have one of these on hand. Another CeraVe, is it CeraVe or CeraVe? How do you say it? But anyways, I have an empty one of the Moisturizing Cream. And this is a favorite body cream of mine. It is so thick and emollient, and there is no fragrance if you don't like fragrance. It's just, your skin always looks really good after you use this moisturizer. I use this on my face, my body, everywhere. It's a great, great moisturizer. And even though I try sometimes different kind of body creams, this is one I always end up coming back to, and I always like to have one of these on hand. So this is a really great one, the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. The next empty that I have, this is an Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Serum. And I purchased this because I do like to try different serums every once in a while. And when I bought this, I think there is a fragrance-free version, and I messed up and I got the kind that has fragrance. And this is a very strong fragrance. I don't mind some face products that have a little bit of fragrance that just kind of dissipates very quickly. This is really strong, and it lasts a long time to the point where I just could not use this on my face. I ended up just using it on my chest until it was used up. So I'm definitely not going to repurchase this. Maybe the fragrance-free one would be okay, but I really don't know if I saw any benefits on my chest after using this whole bottle. So I won't be purchasing another one of the Olay Regenerous serums. I have 2 containers of the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And I use this every night. This is my favorite cleansing balm. I don't think you can beat this for everything that it can remove. Stubborn makeup, sunscreen, and especially waterproof mascara comes off very easily with this. And yet it does not leave a film over your eyes, which is why this is my favorite. So I absolutely have repurchased this. I actually have one that I'm using and then a backup in my linen closet. So I will never be without the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is an Aveeno Protect and Hydrate Sunscreen. SPF 60. And I used this up. I hated it. I ended up using it on the rest of my body. This was horrible near my eyes. It was very stinging and really irritated my eyes. And I thought, I was surprised because you expect Aveeno products to be like really gentle. And this wasn't. I definitely would not repurchase this one again. I also finished up an ordinary 10% lactic acid. And I love this stuff. I think it's under like, I don't know, $6 for this bottle. And you can get the ordinary right in Ulta now. And I think also Sephora sells it. So it's super convenient and easy to get. And I love this lactic acid. It is a great exfoliant for sensitive skin, but it's also very moisturizing. So 2 nights a week, instead of using my tretinoin, I will wash my face, put this on, and put a moisturizer on top of it, and that is it. And I use this twice a week and absolutely love it. So I do have another one that I've already repurchased. If you haven't tried the ordinary lactic acid, it's a really good one. I also have 2 bottles that I finished up of the Timeless, the COenzyme Q10 serum. And you can see I gave this a shot. I used up 2 whole bottles, and I have to say I did not notice any difference in my skin after using these 2 bottles. So I felt like I gave it a fair try and used up right to the end, but I didn't see any benefits, so I'm not going to repurchase these. I mean, it's there was nothing really wrong with it. Like, it doesn't smell funny, the texture's nice, but I just didn't see any results, so I'm not buying this again. I also have an empty of the Timeless, the 20% vitamin C serum. And this is one I definitely will buy again. Actually, I've got one upstairs that I'm using and then a backup of this. This is like such a great vitamin C for the price. I use this every morning before I put my moisturizer and sunscreen on. And because it's got this little air pump, it keeps your vitamin C fresh, because you probably have heard that vitamin C can go bad very quickly once it hits the air. I feel like this stays very fresh for a very long time. So I love this serum, and I will never be without this Timeless vitamin C. I used up a CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser, and this was a really good one. I tend to like the foaming cleansers. I'm old school. That's how my face feels clean. But yet this one doesn't strip your skin. It doesn't leave it all tight. It's really nice. And right now I've tried the La Roche-Posay. I've got a Lipikar wash that's really good, but I will definitely repurchase this at some point when I need another cleanser. This is a really good one. Another cleanser that I have, another CeraVe product too, is the Renewing SA Cleanser. And this is the one that I use every single morning. And this has salicylic acid in it. And if you have clogged pores on your nose and on your chin like I do, this has been the best product for clogged pores that I have ever used. I use it, keep it in the shower, use it every morning to wash my face, and even though it foams up and it's got salicylic acid in it, it does not dry your face. Your face will not be tight. It's still got the ceramides in it like all the other CeraVe products. But this just is a really great cleanser if you do get those little clogged pores on your chin and your nose. Love this cleanser, and I've already repurchased. I have it upstairs in my shower as we speak. Then I have used up an Olay Regenerist, the Ultra Rich Cream. And this, yeah, there's nothing in there to show you, but This is a lovely moisturizer if you have really dry skin, especially in the winter time. I love this one. It is so thick. I think it's almost like a balm consistency, but you slather this on your face at night and it is good to go. You wake up, you don't have any dry, flaky patches. It's just, I always get the fragrance-free version of this, but I love this moisturizer. I'll definitely repurchase it again. Right now I'm trying something else, but this is a favorite, and I will definitely be back to the Olay Ultra Rich. I also finished up the CND Solar Cuticle Oil. And although this is a really good cuticle oil, and I feel like that's so important every night to put it around your cuticles before you go to bed, my nails look so much better when I do that every night. This was a small bottle. It's kind of pricey. I've ended up purchasing a bigger bottle that I got off of Amazon that is lasting forever, and I think that works just as well. So I didn't repurchase the CND Solar Cuticle Oil, but this is a really good one. And the last beauty product is this Gold Bond. It's the neck and chest firming cream. And my neck is what gives me the most angst about aging. Like, I've gotten really good results using my red light and also Retin A that I've recently been able to use on my neck as well. But when my neck gets dry, it is crepey city. I mean, it's just so crepey. So I'm always looking for something to help with that. A lot of women love this and swear by it, so I decided to give it a try. But unfortunately, I didn't notice any difference after using one tube of this. I don't know if it takes more than that or not, but I didn't repurchase because I just didn't see any results. I was disappointed because the price point of this is great, but I just didn't see the results that I wanted to see. So now I'm going to show you a couple like little lifestyle or nutrition type things. Now this is kind of going to be like a funny one to show you, a little random, but this is a can of the Lacroix Salsa, but in the key lime flavor. And I always used to buy just like regular lime seltzer, and I like that. And I bought this one by accident, and when I took a sip out of it, I thought like did I buy soda by accident? It tastes so flavorful, so delicious. And my husband tried it too. He's like, that can't be like 0 calories. I mean, this tastes delicious. You would not believe the difference from the key lime to the regular lime. So if you're like me and you've kind of cut out soda and you're trying to be healthier, but sometimes you want just a little more flavor than the regular seltzers offer, try the key lime Lacroix. It is so good. I think you'll be hooked, and let me know if you do try it. I'm curious to know if you like it as much as I do. This is absolutely delicious. I have also finished up a container of magnesium. And I take this every night before bed. Magnesium is supposed to be relaxing and calming. I feel like it does help with my whole sleep routine. So I get it off of Amazon. This is a good one, and I take 2 of these every night before bed. So yes, I have repurchased this. I've already got one opened that I'm using upstairs in my bedroom. This may seem like a little funny one to share with you, but I have an empty candle to share today, and it is the Village Candle Warm Apple Pie. Oh my gosh, this is like the best apple pie candle I have ever smelled. I got this off of Amazon. It's the double wick, and it just smells like you are baking an apple pie in your house. I mean, and what could be like more cozy than that? I loved this candle. I think I'm gonna have to get another one again just because I enjoyed this so much. It's a really, really good candle. If you like the apple pie scents, if you like those gourmand, candle scents, this is a really, really good one. And the last thing I wanted to show you is I have finished up another container of the Vital Proteins, the collagen peptides. And I have to be honest with you that I started taking this hoping for like skin and hair and nail benefits, that like the vanity reasons. And I have not noticed any improvement in my skin. I have not noticed any improvement in my hair growth. I have not noticed any improvement in my nail growth. And I have been taking this for probably a year and a half. I take 2 scoops every single day. So you're probably like, Tina, why are you still taking it? Well, there's 3 reasons that I continue to take this and buy this. One is that I think the extra protein is good for my diet. I sometimes feel like I don't get enough protein. So that is the first reason. The second reason is I think it does help my joints. My knees are like getting old and creaky, and I feel like it does help my knees. And the third reason that I continue to take this is I follow Alzheimer's research very closely. It's really personal to me. And there was a recent study, and first, before I tell you about this, I should just put this out there. I am not a doctor. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not a scientist. This is my own opinion after reading the study and reading the ingredients of this, the collagen peptide powder. So anyways, there was a study that I'll go ahead and I will link below in the description box, and it showed that those in the study that were given these certain, like I think it was 6 or 7 amino acids, at the end of the study, they found that those people had like more cognitive flexibility, which they think will in turn lead to less cognitive decline. So like I said, this is not like conclusive. This is not, you know, this is just my opinion after reading that study. Well, when I looked at the amino acids in the study, I think there were like 6 of the 7 ones that they took in the study are in this collagen peptide powder. And if I can do anything to possibly like fend off that horrible, horrible disease of Alzheimer's, I am going to do it. So like I said, not a medical professional, but this is just my own opinion. And that's one of the reasons that I continue to take this collagen peptide powder every day. So there, we've wrapped it up. I hope it wasn't terribly long and terribly boring for you, but thank you so much for watching. And if you use any of these products and you like them too, let me know. Or if there's things that I didn't like that you have better suggestions, I would love to hear that as well. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me today. I hope you know how much I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye.